Here lies the body of Isabel Jones. They found all her skin, but none of her bones. Wait, what? Asked Monica Green's friend, Isabel. She was staring at her phone with a perplexed look on her face. She showed her phone to Monica as they stood in line for the school bus. It was open to an app called Instagrave. The picture of Isabel's future tombstone filled the screen. Pretty strange, don't you think, Monica? She asked. How could I be found without my bones? Where did they go? What's going to kill me? Monica looked at the phone, then at her confused friend. As soon as Instagrave had first popped up mysteriously on someone's phone, it spread like wildfire. The whole school was obsessed with learning how they were going to die. But the answers didn't always make sense. Monica tried to come up with a few things that might result in the kind of death Instagrave described to Isabel. A giant mosquito? Monica asked. It could suck out your insides. It would have to be pretty big, said Isabel. Otherwise, I don't think it would have enough suction. Wait, that doesn't answer the bone question. How about an accident with a fancy kitchen gadget? Monica suggested. Maybe, said Isabel, nodding. But I don't do a lot of cooking. Kitchen gadgets aren't really my thing. Monica didn't want to spend any more time thinking about her friend's death. Her whole class would be on the bus soon, and she wanted to learn about her own death before they got to Red Ledge Canyon. She reached into her pocket for her phone. Hey, everyone! Solomon Roy shouted from 3 places ahead in the line. I'm going to smash into the ground, see? He held his phone over his head. Monica squinted at it along with everyone else. She saw an obelisk beside a crater. Words were carved into the narrow stone monument. This is the crash site of Solomon Roy. His emergency parachute failed to deploy. While a dozen kids gathered to peek at Solomon's memorial, Monica stood back. She unlocked her phone and launched Instagrave. Get back in line, everyone, Ms. Walker ordered. I need a head count of all my 4th graders before we get on the bus. As her teacher walked past, counting heads, Monica stared at her phone. A creepy skull filled the screen. Red lights flashed in its eye sockets and the app crashed. The screen flickered bright blue for a moment, then faded to black. After a moment, the home screen reappeared. Monica groaned softly. Her phone had been giving her trouble all week. Someone tapped her on the shoulder. She turned to see Kayla Brown behind her with a big smile on her face. She held out her phone for Monica to see. On the screen, a selfie of Kayla wore the same happy expression. Get ready, said Kayla. My face is about to rot. 1, 2, 3, 4. As her friend counted, the smiling face began to shrivel. Monica watched as the skin puckered. It curdled like a bowl of butterscotch pudding left out in the sun for days, except that it happened really quickly, over the course of a few seconds. Kayla's face crumbled away, leaving nothing but a shiny white skull. 12, 13, go, said Kayla. She pressed the lightning bolt button beneath the skull. Drops of blood trickled from the top of the screen, and a hammer and chisel appeared. The tools blinked and rocked. Instagrave was calculating. A gray marble tombstone appeared. It had scuba goggles and a snorkel carved into the stone above chiseled words. Kayla wrinkled her nose as she read them out loud. This grave is in memory of Kayla J. Brown. She thought she was rising while she swam straight down. Hey, Kayla, someone called from behind them in line. Isn't your family planning to visit relatives in Trinidad this July?